Hello, Markeedragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another episode of the EVE Online 30-Day Challenge. This is the end, kind of the wrap-up of day 2, and I have got here with me guests on Google+. So we're just going to chat about what's happened today, how nobody got to see me scream like a little girl, because I got away by the skin on my teeth, with some good help from my corp, keeping an eye out, and one of the guys lost their ship, in fact. So thank you guys, and thank you for sacrificing your ship for me. I don't remember who that was, but I remember him sounding sad. So, okay. How are you guys doing today? Pretty good?
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Just doing little level 3 mission. Boring and boring.
So how about we go through real quick and introduce ourselves. I'll call you out, and you can just say hello and say whether you're a noob or an experienced player, and then we'll go on to the next person. So Angelo, you there?
Hello. I've been playing since the 2003 beta.
Excellent.
So I'm not exactly new.
Right. Okay. Christopher, how you doing? Joining us here? And Christopher's not quite here. Okay. He must be just listening or have his mic turned off.
Yeah, I'm just listening.
Oh, okay.
But I'm here.
Okay. So, Corp Eater.
Hello.
Hey. You must be a broadcaster. I see you're using XSplit.
Yeah, I don't really use it very often, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so, are you a new player or experienced?
I have some experience, mostly with mining.
Oh, okay. That'll come in handy later. I actually do want to focus on mining for a day or two, so that'll be a lot of fun. And hopefully you'll get a chance to join us for that. Francis, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
And Francis, where are you from, and are you experienced EVE player?
No, I'm kind of new. I'm from Quebec, and I've been playing since 5 months. Yeah, 5 months.
5 months? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and then we've got Lassie who's here with us. Hello?
Yeah, hello. I'm from Denmark. I play from 2006. I have 2 accounts and I'm experienced player.
Okay. Yeah, so a little bit of experience here. And then there's myself, which you guys already know who I am. I'm the noob in EVE Online. I'm the one with the big noob thing over the top of me. And then we got Mark. Hello, Mark.
Yes, sir. Well, listen, I am your telecommunications and sound engineer for tonight. I want to make sure everybody can be heard clearly and precisely. Okay?
Awesome. Okay, normally those guys sit behind the scene and are not on the camera.
Yes, but don't worry about me. I shall be hiding once the game starts.
So, are you an experienced player or brand new?
No, never played it in my life, my friend, but willing to take control of the audio. Okay?
Okay. Rowan, hello?
Yeah, that's my name.
Hey. Another XSplit guy. Are you a broadcaster?
I am. I've been playing EVE since 2003 and enjoying it the whole time. Good. And let's see, Thorman. Woohoo! Thank you for joining us. Now, you're experienced, right? You're an experienced player?
A little bit.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. And we got, is it Tibor or Tibor?
Yeah, Tibor.
Tibor, welcome.
Yeah. Hi, well, I'm playing since 2006, and I'm actually with you on your 30-day challenge the past 2 days now, so I'm in the Corp too. Was just hanging around with you, so just joined in and see how it's going. Cool.
Yeah, so we've ended up pretty much here with very experienced people, so let's, I guess we'll make sure that we're keeping an eye on the chat, and that way we can field some questions that may come in there from the less experienced players. For myself, I think going out into battle again today in a little bit different. I mean, in this mission sense, was at one time easier, but at the same time it was I don't know. I got into some new stuff that I hadn't worried about before, and so I'm not sure that I have many questions about it though, because thinking about it. It is just a whole bunch of. This is what I like to do. The way I like to do it, I like to just jump out there and try it, and then then take it from there. I saw the chat room, or the chat was going pretty crazy in there. Were you guys watching the chat? I mean, what was it that they were raging about?
To lock the target.
To lock the target.
Yeah, just control left click, like on the overview, it will lock the target instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it will.
I know. I guess I have to figure out all of the controls. I can see that you're still talking, but I don't hear you.
Oh.
Now I hear you.
Ah, that is because I was probably pressing my button from then. Yeah.
I think what Francis is saying, if you use your keyboard control, left click, it will automatically lock you onto the target. Okay?
Yep, that is what I was saying. Exactly.
Okay.
I was just trying to
Our audio guy is also our translator.
That's right. But hey, it's all for the game, guys. Come on.
Yeah, it's bad when you try to press your ventrilo button. Really bad.
So, okay. So obviously, I need to take some time to do some more of the tutorials, which I will do this evening. But other than locking the target, what else was I doing wrong? I guess, or was everything wrong?
No one did. You can't really say it was everything wrong, but yeah, I guess in time.
Take out your duct tape with your Minotaur ship, because your ship's going to fall apart when you're out there. You need some duct tape with your Minotaur ship so you can take it all back up together again.
Yeah.
I did.
Trust in the rust. Trust in the rust.
Another thing you forgot as well is you forgot your exotic dancers.
Wait.
Yeah. So I am. Okay, so as far as exotic dancers, I have not seen one yet, but I'm sure that somebody's going to send me one, and it'll be just Pixel Bliss or something. I don't know.
Remember, it's all a ploy, Marcus. Okay.
Yes, I'm sure. So, okay.
Marcus, can I ask you first of all, my friend? I just want to see what level everybody's at the game. Yes, what level have you came into EVAD?
And what do you mean by level?
Are you level 1, level 694?
There's no level in the game.
Yeah, there are no levels in the
but
game.
Basically, are you low or high?
Well, these guys are pretty experienced because they all have single-digit years that they started in, which equals 3 or more years ago that that they started playing the game. So, yeah, okay.
So basically, let's everybody understand the rules. Okay.
So actually, I can tell you what level I am. Let's see. Look at my. I'll go look at my character screen here, and I am level 179,436.
Whoosh.
No, Markee, you're looking at the wrong level. Open up your wallet. That's your level.
Oh yes, yes. Okay. So my level here. Let's see. Let's look at my wallet here. My level is 1,134,608,000. 35 and 44 cents.
Wow.
You're already higher level than I am.
God damn.
Yeah, and then the first day.
Okay.
Right, so can everybody put themselves in order, priority from best to worst, and be careful, guys. Come
okay. Well, we
Okay. Who's on?
I think we have a little bit of lag here with Thorman. Okay, so tell me, guys, actually, here's what I would like to hear from each one of you that want to tell. Tell me what it is that you like to do best in the game and why. So that maybe I can have some understanding of what some of the higher end play experiences are that I might want to start working toward.
Well, I guess what you want to work towards is PvP because that's most fun in the game. So being in a corporation, joining up in a fleet, joining a gang, and then roaming around your system and look for targets or ships you can blow up. But then again, other people enjoy doing trading on the market, or just mining. So it's up to you what you enjoy most.
Well, I know it's up to me, but I want to know about you. Like, what does it do for you?
I like the ganking and the PvP and because that's the most fun. You know, sitting there, camping a system or just roaming through different systems and looking out for targets and just having some pew fun.
Are you very successful doing that on your own?
Well, I haven't played in a while, but back then when I was in an alliance in a corporation in old space, yeah, we were pretty successful. It's just about teamwork. If you have a good team, if you have a good fleet that works good together, then you can always be successful.
So just get on, see what corp guys are on, and who wants to go gank.
Get online, see who's up for what, and then make a fleet or a team group, and then just get on, man. It's fun. There are also events. I remember there were events back then I played. There were random events. People making random events, and like 200 or 300 people joined up in a fleet, and we're going on just flying through systems and just clearing out everything. So, yeah, it's fun.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, I can talk about my experience. I have tried mining in the first place. The first 4 years I'm mining, but then I come out in 0-0, and I'm living there out now. And logistics pilot, it's one of the most experienced and funniest part of PvP items, because you are the person that hold all people live in the big battles with 1,000 people on each side. It's the best part of EVE, I think.
So, if you were playing like World of Warcraft, would that be the same as like a druid who is or a healer who is
something kind of that? Yeah. It's a person that hold all the ships together and repair them when they're flying around. You can come in big fleet, which you not have Logi with you. You not can survive against other fleets.
But Lassie, can I ask you, my friend, in which position on the ship? Pretend it was Star Trek. Would you be a lieutenant, a commander, a captain, or what? What would you see your role?
Well, I already see that you're the Joker on your ship.
I just make things happen.
Yeah. I'm Logi FC in my corporation, so I am called my FC. So I'm hide commanding, but there's only one person flying the ship alone. I have no other in my exotic dancer with me. So
you do not have your exotic dancer with you. Did you not forget to pack her when you left Earth?
I have 900 now.
Okay, so hey, I gotta ask here, Mark. What games are you experienced at playing?
I love Sonic and the Hedgehog and Alex the Kid. Okay.
I see. Okay. So, he's gone. Sure, he was a little bit of comedic relief, but I think that he just joined the hangout because I created it, not because he had anything to do with the whole thing that we're doing today.
Yeah.
So he was just there to fix our audio. Well, I fixed his audio. Okay, so okay, so let's continue on. So that troll under that bridge has been crushed. We can now advance to the next level. So, okay. Lassie, you were saying that you did mining for the first year?
Yeah, it was part of my life.
Okay. So, tell me what exactly did you get out of mining? Was it just a way to earn money, or just what did you get out of it?
It's well, in the first year it was like it was a day of my life. I couldn't go and write from a computer and do other things in my house, and I was mining, and it was a big part in my corporation that time. We was mining about 20 people, and we take one build after one build. It was the fun part in the start of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was in FanFest first time, and all people say, "Oh, you're a miner." PvP.
You were shamed into PvP. So, okay. Well, I got to ask, how much money can you make mining? Is that a really good way to make money, or what is the payoff from doing mining?
It's different. Right now, you're going to go out and mine ice because ice price is very high, and you get a lot of money of doing that. It's different. How many ships that was blowing up, and now deeds are burning. It's the prices go very high, so it's a good idea to mining now. I think.
Mm-hmm. And when you were can I ask you like how much ISK per hour you could make mining? You know what was?
I cannot remember.
Cannot remember. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of time ago.
I'm just trying to compare because I have heard several other people who are noobs into the game saying that they thought that they wanted to do mining, and maybe because that's the least, maybe one of the least complex things that you can start out with, and it's a way to earn currency and get your feet wet, so it can fund your other things that you're doing or trying out.
Yeah.
So.
It's very easy to go to.
If I was you, with the 1 million you got, I would not mind. I would just go fucking pew. Oh no, that's not too much.
Yeah, okay, so, well, that'll be the title here. It'll be Roundtable Pew Pew. I gotta leave out the adjective at the beginning. But, Google filters will keep anybody from seeing that one.
Hey, Markee, if I could jump in here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening before I was able to get in here.
Yes.
And it sounds like all of us are about half your volume.
Well, the audio went down again. Man, this thing is annoying as hell. Every time you switch away from a Google Plus screen, it does the volume back way down, and I got to figure out how to stop that. In fact, I'm going to make a note to talk in the exploit forums about that, because Google Plus takes over the audio and says this application that you're using to broadcast this and record it is something that should be practically muted instead of instead of everything else, because I am Google Plus. I have authority.
It's Google for you.
Yes. So, okay, it's back up. I apologize about that. I'm going to have to build some sort of alert for that or something. I don't know. Okay. Who else here can tell me about what they're doing in game and why they like to do it?
Oh, I can jump in if you want.
Okay.
For the longest time, years, I was purely mining. It was just a way to afford Plex, more or less. It was the best way for me to just make some money. But in my opinion, how I feel is that the end game is more surrounded around PvP. It's where, all your skills end up going to if you can. It's what I enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've enjoyed the whole time. I've been doing it for the years. I think that's what a lot of people sort of center their whole skill points around.
Why? Is it Is it that, do you think a lot of people, I wonder how many percentage of new players are miners compared to, you know, players that say have been in for more than a couple of years? Is it a noob trade, would you say?
I would say the majority of miners would be the new players. It's sort of the quickest thing you can get into to make large amounts of plex, you know, and get your ISK up to buy your plex so you don't have to be spending money each month in real life.
What is the risk in mining?
Not much.
Gankers.
Depends on.
Yeah, ganker.
Yeah.
You know, having a 600 million ISK bounty on your head while you're out with your mining craft.
You're gonna get killed for that, seriously. Yeah.
I'd have to have a second account for that, huh?
Well, I have 3. I mine with 3 accounts, and I make like 22 million an hour. But then again, I'm flying with a ship that's 800 million, so that's kind of the offset. It's a big target for gankers because, like, their loss, even if Concord comes in and pops them, their loss will be much lower than mine. So the bigger the ship you fly, the more expensive, the higher you risk getting ganked. But I feel that it's still worth it because I can just spend 3 hours mining, and then I have enough ISK to buy me 3 or 4 ships for PvP.
Now, when you say that you do that, you run like 3 accounts for mining. Are you playing all 3 of them at the same time?
Yes, I am.
And are you using like a multi-boxing setup, or are you just controlling each one of them individually?
I have 2 screens. Since one of the characters just sits there, since he's practically a big cargo hold flying around, he just sits there while I have the other 2 active miners open in one in each screen.
Okay. I noticed that I did talk to CCP about this, about multi-boxing, and they said it was all right to do, and I thought that would be interesting, especially if you could have, you know, 2 or 3 ships all of the same type and work together in tandem for mining or for going and taking out your, getting into PvP. I don't know how that would work, but
PvP wouldn't work very well because PvP is something that at least I feel requires a lot of attention. The slightest mistake can get you killed and will get you killed. So dividing your attention between 2 characters, it's an acquired skill.
But multi-boxing mirrors your actions on the other accounts, and so.
Yeah. I have a friend that do it in PvP, and he's doing very well. He get a lot of kills on that way. He used a 6 account in a small ganking on gates and so on. So yeah,
he is his own fleet.
Yeah,
yeah, basically.
That really interests me, actually. I don't know if you guys know, but I have a big background in botting and stuff, and I don't do anything that's violation of the terms of service these days of any of the games. But I used to run, I had some bot farms that I built and everything. To go out and generate currency in like World of Warcraft and stuff, and
World of Warcraft, but
yeah, and
that you skill them, you like it.
You know,
every time you mention botting, you get trolled.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I can tell you that that when I was botting, that I got I got into a court case with Blizzard, so they had me deposed. So,
yeah, I guess
and that cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
More money than I ever made botting. That's how much.
Yeah.
So.
Probably.
Okay, so anybody else here want to tell about what they do in the game and why?
For myself, I'm farming my jump clone at the moment, so I can go bot people or kill people, get botted, and I won't care.
I used to enjoy running missions, but I used to do it semi-AFK in the Dominix, and they've changed all that now. Can't do that anymore.
That's nice too. With drone, yeah, I can do that. No.
I trade in Jita. When I'm trading, I usually make about $1 billion to $2 billion a day.
Wow.
Yeah, that's big style trading there.
So, and Jita, what is Jita?
It's the biggest trade hub in Eve, New Eden.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention the biggest scam hub too.
Yeah.
You have to actually.
So you got to be very astute, then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's days that I lose billions of ISK too, so.
Mm-hmm.
But especially watch the contract. People doing contract. Yeah.
I watch, mostly what I do is I watch the news, and when I see CCP's changing something, I look for an opportunity there.
Ah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's not uncommon. That's a normal business practice, not just in game, but there's a lot of people who do speculation on different things.
Yeah, if they change their mind, big time.
Yeah, yeah, and well, actually, and I do that too. I watch for these niches that start to appear in different markets, or I try and predict in video game markets, you know, these different things that are going to happen. And sometimes I'm right, and sometimes I'm wrong. One of them I started doing very early on was video, because I believed that video was going to overtake any other written media, and it has. And I was predicting that back in 2005. But there's been some other things that I thought would work really well that I spent tens of thousands of dollars on, and I don't even remember what they were because they did not work well at all. So, okay. So, how about some advice, guys? So Wednesday it'll be the next live show. It'll be the next show, and what should I be studying or working on? Other than, is there anything beyond that I should do more tutorial stuff? You know, what should I be thinking about before the next episode?
Make sure your skill queue is full.
It was. I'm sure it must have just emptied out right when we noticed that.
Okay, next one. Click apply.
Click apply. Yes. Yes. I'll
More
keep working
clicking
on it.
apply.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have the targeting and then the fighting. You had that lesson today and the mission, so.
Mm-hmm. I really wish I could go out there and complete that. It's really going to suck that I'm not completing.
Yeah, let me check if they're still sitting there.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I don't have time right now actually to go back in because we're right at the ending time for the day. But you know, it just makes me sad that I wasn't able to complete the mission.
Yeah, there's still a war target sitting there. I'm just waiting.
We'll get it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. So they're just waiting for me to just jump in. So what is it? Okay, so let me ask this other question here. So we have these people who are sitting out in different systems waiting for me to just appear. And do they have some alarm that goes off, or do they need to keep a view of their?
They can just, like, if you're in your game, what I will do if I was you, just like hide your left corner because they can see your system. They can see in which system you are. So yeah, they can just come to you and are close to you. Especially if they watch you.
Well, there's so many places that he'd have to cover. He'd have to cover his overview. He'd have to cover the upper left-hand corner. He'd have to cover his. Then we wouldn't get to see anything. So
there'd be no screen left.
But yeah, you cannot do anything about it.
Well, let me. Okay,
here's this tiny little space. Here, look at me fly.
Yes, yes. Just look through the pinhole. What? Okay, so we're. Let me just think here. The if do any of you guys just sit in an area of space just waiting for somebody to warp in so that you can take action against them?
Yeah, that would be a gate camp. People used to do that in.
Yeah. And do you do that actively? I mean, like you're sitting there looking at the monitor, just waiting, or you're watching TV and kind of have it on the side.
Usually, how that works is you have a couple of guys sitting on one side of the gate with a dictator, a heavy dictator that can put up a bubble, so people can warp away from the gate.
That's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is, when you're sitting there, is that all you're focused on? or are you doing something else? And does something alert you that somebody just came into the system? Can you hear it or something?
No, usually I have a scout sitting on the other side, cloaked, who watches the gate, and he gives the intel if somebody's coming into the system. So you know, okay, now somebody's coming and you have to get ready.
Markee, one of the things I did do, and I know you haven't gone into wormholes, I actually was living in a class 2 wormhole on my own. I had 5 accounts on the go, not multi-boxing like you're thinking, just separate clients running. What I would do, as soon as I would log on, I would scan out all the exit wormholes. I would put my clients, each individual client onto each wormhole. I'd have the sound on. I would then go about doing the sites. As soon as I would hear a jump in sound, I would be aligned and out.
Okay, so that's what I was asking. Yeah.
So, but it's not a third-party program that would warn me. It was the actual game. Me having another account sat there listening for it. But the money that I was making in that class 3 on my own was enough to run more than 5 accounts.
Wow.
It never ceases to amaze me that I look at PvP players and the fact that they literally just stare at the screen for hours waiting for some action to happen.
Well, that's what I was wondering.
I don't see the allure in it.
You could also ask the same question as, do people play World of Warcraft and do they kill the same thing over and over and over again to just get that one loot drop?
I think that's different, though.
To fishing, you know, you can sit on the side and put your rod in the lake and sit there for 4 hours and never get a nibble, but you know, you could be reading, you could be, you know, whittling wood. I mean, you could do anything, but with the game, the opportunity is missed a second. So they just have to be sitting there the whole time, totally focused.
Yeah.
Because it can go like 2 seconds, bing bang, you miss it.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that is it for today, and so thank you all for joining me. I had a great time today. Really enjoyed, getting out by the skin on my teeth, and so I actually don't know how close that they got, but somebody told me that
they got a piece of you, yeah.
That they got their nose hairs singed by my exhaust when they tried to shove their nose up my. Anyway, the tailpipe. So anyway, I suppose everyone will have to wait for me to scream like a little girl some other time, or throw some tantrum of throwing shit across the room because I got killed. But it'll happen one of these days. Actually, I won't be throwing stuff across the room.
So, Markee, next show, what is it you've got to do more of?
Scream like a little girl?
Click apply.
Oh, apply.
Now, what are the things you need to put in your ship?
Dancers.
Exactly.
I'm so fast. And if you're going to fly Minotaur, you need duct tape. Lots of it.
Duct tape.
Yes,
duct tape.
definitely.
Yes.
Now see, he's learning quickly.
So, okay. Well, thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure. And we will see you all Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, see you.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
See ya.